Hey, I just wanted to remind you that don't be afraid of starting over. As a person who's lived in many places, many cities, I would say many, but more than one, two, it's three, four. That's enough. You can't be afraid to start over. And one of the things that came to mind when I was getting this message was that the story of the three little pigs and the big bad wolf. That's why I got my wolfie hat on. And the story about the three little pigs, we all know it. We were told that the wolf was bad and the pigs needed shelter. The wolf was bad because he was trying to eat them. But in our reality, that's just the cycle of life, and that wolves eat pigs. Wolves are carnivores, so that's what they do. So I don't necessarily see the wolf as bad. And in this story, we know that the three little pigs had to build their house, but I want to shift your perspective a little bit and thinking about the fact that the three pigs is one pig. Three pigs in three different phases of its life, okay? So we know that the first pig, he built his house of straw. And yes, I got some stuff from outside and I built these and they smell so good and fresh. So he built his house of straw. We know that the wolf, he came and he blew the house down because it wasn't strong enough. Not because it wasn't a suitable shelter for the pig at that moment. It just wasn't strong enough to deter the wolf from getting in. So we're gonna say that. The next time around, because remember, I'm thinking of the pig as one entity, goes back in time. Like, okay, this time I'm gonna build my house out of a little stronger material. And he built his house of sticks. So here's my house. I made it of sticks. But we also know that in the story that this one was also not suitable for the wolf to not get in. He still got in and the pig had to run away or he died or whatever version of the story that you know. Then the last time that he came back, he learned his lessons from the first house and the second house. And he came back and he built his house out of stone or brick. So here is the house here that I built. I made another video where I show you the process that I built all of these in. It was actually really fun. So he built his house and the wolf was not able to blow that one down. So I told you that story to remind you that every time that you're starting something new, whether you're moving, you're getting a new job, you're getting a new relationship, a relationship with yourself, you're not necessarily starting over from complete scratch. You may not have any money, you may not have a car, you may not have a house, you may not have an apartment, whatever the situation is, know that you're coming with the experience. And in those experiences, that should give you faith to be like, yo, I've been here before, but this time I know I'm gonna choose something different. I've been in this situation, but this time I'm gonna choose a different path. I was reading something last night, and I'm always reading and absorbing and things like that. And one thing that came to me was that we're always given, I know what it was. We're always given two paths, right? You can either go down path A that you want, or you can go down path B. There's always two choices to make. Whichever path that you choose is going to be the correct path. I love sci-fi movies. I love sci-fi movies, and I love movies that theorize time travel and making choices, like The Butterfly Effect, The Inception, even though that was more about dreams. I love those kind of themes, and which is why I came to Three Little Pigs being one person. But every time that you make a decision, it's never a wrong decision. It just yields different results. So even if you choose path A is going to have its own effects, right? Or if you choose path B is also going to have its different effects. You can't be like, oh, I want to make sure that I make the right decision, or I'm afraid to make the wrong decision, because both of them are not going to yield the same effects. You know what I'm saying? I hope that made sense. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. Yeah, you're giving two paths all the time. And if you are worried about making the right or wrong decision, you have to understand that the decisions have already been made. I'm a big fan of The Matrix also. And it's not that you're making a right or wrong decision, it's just a decision that you're making, and then whatever effects come after that is that. You can't worry about the effects that come from your decision, but you just have to make the decision and allow the effects to come. And in those effects, it's like a tree branch, right? Or like, I can use a leaf. It's like a leaf, right? So even if you have one, let me turn it this way, maybe it'll be better. Even if you have, like, say this is the decision you make. You have, or the situation that you are in. Each decision, you can make a choice for all of them. And each choice is going to yield its own effects. Another movie that is good to watch is Everywhere at All One Place, or Everywhere All at One Time, something like that. That's also a good movie, and it shows you that no matter what decision you make, you are still you, and you can be happy in whatever situation and choices that you make. It's not about, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not about being right or wrong, but choosing and making the decision. Every time that I moved, it was a decision. Nobody can make the choice for you but you. Nobody can decide on what you want but you. You know what you want, and if you don't know what you want, you got to spend time with yourself to figure out what it is that you want. Society may teach you that you need A, B, C, D, and E to be fulfilled and to be happy, but in our reality, the answers are inside of you. What makes you happy without outsiding factors. I just had a taste for some what was that, waffle fries? So if you eating waffle fries, this is definitely for you, or some type of potato french fries, what I'm tasting. Nobody can make that choice for you but you. And it's so imperative that you lean on your own understanding. Understanding meaning your own knowing. What makes you feel good? What brings you peace? What brings you joy? Because nobody can do that but you. People come into our lives to show us things and to teach us things about ourselves. People are only a reflection of who we already are or what we possess. The negative people, they show us aspects of ourselves, or they help bring out things that didn't get dealt with, or suppress things. They bring it out. Positive people also do the same thing. Positivity yields, it makes us feel good. But the negativity part, or what we seem as negative or bad, also is hard. It's hard, but it's necessary. When we're building these houses over and over, and we're starting over and over again, it's not that we come with a lack of experience, but it's making a decision. We're choosing to choose a different path. We're choosing different material. We're choosing a different location. We're choosing different people to be involved with, or choosing how we respond to different things in that same situation. A lot of people be like, oh, I keep attracting the same people over and over. But it's not that you're attracting the same people. It's the lesson that you're attracting. What are you not learning from this situation. And when you are seeing that pattern over and over, that's when you become aware to the problem, that this is a problem that I need to solve that keeps repeating itself over and over. That's why lessons come over and over. People think of it as karma or whatever. Karma can be good or bad or neutral, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But when you are seeing that pattern, that looping cycle, it's time for you to choose a different path. Okay, that's where you are. You're in the fork in the road, and you have to choose a different response. You have to choose a different reaction. You have to choose, you get what I'm saying. Okay, I hope that helped, and that's all I have really for the message. I hope you enjoyed that. Trying to do a little something new, as far as like having the camera shoved in my face and everything, trying to make it more relaxing while I'm not in my car for once. Yeah. Okay, bye.